There have been two major trades over the last 2 weeks in the NBA, and there have been 4 teams involved. We have rebuilt 3 of them so far, those being the Milwaukee Bucks, the Boston Celtics, and the Portland Trail Blazers. But now let's rebuild the 3rd team involved in the Damian Lillard to Milwaukee trade, the Phoenix Suns. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I do have 4 teams at the top of my NBA tier list right now, and those are the Denver Nuggets, the reigning NBA champions, 2 teams that we just rebuilt with Jrue Holiday going to Boston, the Celtics, and Dame going to Milwaukee with the Bucks. But the last team I think is right there at the top of that tier are the Phoenix Suns. And the reason why is because this team actually has some solid defensive pieces and just overall depth outside their big 3 of KD, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. That was something we all thought was going to be an issue for the Phoenix Suns, and I do think they addressed that issue by trading DeAndre Ayton, getting involved in that Damian Lillard trade, and I don't hate the bench. It's not perfect. It is far from being the best bench in the NBA, but I do think that it is solid. Bradley Beal will be the starting point guard to start the season. I don't love Jordan Goodwin. I'm actually a fan of Saben Lee, and I still think the jury is maybe still out on Keon Johnson. I liked him a lot coming out of Tennessee back in 2021. Obviously, we're going to have Booker as a starting shooting guard, mentioned Beal at point guard, but Eric Gordon and Grayson Allen off the bench, those are 2 really good 3-point shooters, so that is huge for Milwaukee. Eric Gordon, not a great defender. Grayson Allen is like about an average, maybe a little bit above average defender. We got Josh Okogie there off the bench as well, could be a 3-and-D guy, more known for his defense. More forwards, we obviously have Kevin Durant there. I think he could start at the 3 for us. Keita Bates-Diop, who I'm a fan of, former Buckeye. You got Isaiah Wainwright, who was all right for the Suns last year, but I really like them picking up Nasir Little for defensive purposes in that 3-team trade. A lot of center depth as well. Yusuf Nurkic, I don't think he's better than DeAndre Ayton, but he's still 29 years old, and you got Bol, Drew Eubanks, Chimezie Metu, and former Kansas Jayhawk Udoka Azubuike. So a lot of bodies here in Phoenix, and they could also make another trade down the line as well. So we're actually going to start with Kevin Durant at the power forward position. Also, shout out to 2K for not even having Yuta Watanabe on the Phoenix Suns. What's up with that? So unfortunately, we will need to release somebody to get him. I think that will be Jordan Goodwin. And yeah, let's get Watanabe on the team. I would honestly sign him for 2 years now. All right, so it's going to be a 10-man rotation. If there's an injury to a big man, that means Drew Eubanks is going to get some minutes. And then we'll have Yuta down here as well with Isaiah Wainwright could play, Chimezie Metu. But this is going to be the 10-man rotation to start the season. Bradley Beal at the 1, Booker at the 2. We will go Okogie at the 3. We got KD at the 4. Or excuse me, Okogie. I still mess it up to this day. You got Nurkic at the 5, KD at the 4. A bench of Grayson Allen, Eric Gordon, Bol, Keita Bates-Diop, and Nasir Little. Good mixture of shooting and defense off the bench. Frank Vogel's defense, perimeter, or system proficiency. I think we'll stick with perimeter centric at least to start off the season, which is at 4 stars. First game of the season is on the road against Golden State, and we ended up losing by 12 points there. Okay, the Splash Bros balled out. KD with 38, Beal with 16 points, only 2 assists. Devin Booker, 6 points, okay, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. I mean, maybe we'll switch them. We could end up eventually moving Devin Booker to the point guard spot and Bradley Beal to the shooting guard spot, but in game 2, in which we won by 6 against the Lakers, Beal with 5 assists, Booker with 1, Nurkic with a double-double, which is nice. Home game against the Jazz, we ended up winning by 3. That was probably a very entertaining game, 135-132. All right, Beal with 29, KD 25, Booker 24. Let's see how season number 1 goes. We didn't win it all with the Celtics or the Bucks in those first years with Dame and Drew. I don't know. I think we should win it all with the Suns team, or at least be in that conversation. But 2K, I have noticed in 2K24, hates the Suns in the simulation. 16-11 through the team's first 25 games is okay. We have Bradley Beal, I did not expect this, being the leading scorer on the team right now. KD number 3, Booker right there in the middle. Yeah, did not expect that. Nurkic is averaging a double-double over steal and block a night. 1.6 steals for Josh Okogie. I'll take that. Eric Gordon is shooting 37% from 3. Grayson Allen is shooting 37% from 3 as well. If we take a look here at the offensive rating, we are currently 6th in the NBA. The defense, on the other hand, is a little bit worse. Yeah, it's 13th worse in the NBA. We are currently number 9 when it comes to rating differential. Shout out 2K, man. They cursed the Suns. They really did. Bradley Beal, in his first year in Phoenix, tears his right Achilles. He is out for the season. Oh yeah, thank you so much, 2K. All right, I'm going to try to do a trade with the Jazz, Isaiah Wainwright for Chris Dunn to get some point guard help. We do have to throw a 2nd-round pick from San Antonio to get it done. Yeah, we're going to do that. Chris Dunn could be my starting point guard, or we could experiment with Devin Booker as the starting point guard, and then we could start either Grayson Allen or Eric Gordon. like Gordon, maybe a Kogi can kind of help him out on the defensive end. This will probably give some more minutes to Keon Johnson just to see what he could do. And I'm going to play Chris Dunn as well, but that sucks just losing Bradley Beal for the year. All right, so it's really just the KD and Booker show once again. Now, we do have a solid supporting cast around them, but yeah, now my expectations have definitely dropped on the season because 2K's like, you know what, Matt? Like, you're not going to trade Bradley Beal because we always trade Bradley Beal for guys like Ben Simmons or Harrison Barnes, and it's just absolute brutal packages. So we're going to just, make sure he tears his Achilles and out for the year. All right, so it is the 2024 All-Star Draft. We don't have a captain. We should see 2 All-Stars. Devin Booker is a reserve on Team Jokic, posting 24 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists a night, and just super efficient. Kevin Durant is a starter on Team Giannis. He's averaging 22 points, 6.5 rebounds, 4 assists. Also super efficient. He's currently 50, 40, 90 at the moment. We see Jamal Murray making his first career All-Star game. And we are currently 7 games above 500, approaching the trade deadline. We're the 5th seed in the Western Conference. We don't really have any draft picks to give up, so I'm not going to really make a trade in that sense. Like, I'm not really offloading picks or really in the ballpark to do so. So 7 games above 500 here at the deadline. Could be better for sure, but could also be a lot worse here against Bradley Beal's former team. KD and Booker combined for 66 points. Keon Johnson has been very good in his role. He's currently being mentored by Devin Booker, so really no better mentor than that at the young stage in your career, even though they're not so far off in age. Well, I guess Booker's 27 now, which is just kind of crazy. Like, the day Booker hits 30, I mean, that's when I'm going to be old, because then I'll be like around 27 myself. I just turned 24. Dorian Finney-Smith was traded for Evan Fournier. That's actually, I was going to say a win-win trade. I don't know if Brooklyn's in the ballpark for more shooting, but that could help because they do have excess in defense. A lot of minor trades throughout the week this year. Tim Hardaway Jr. for Clint Capella. I feel like I see that trade all the time. Looking here at the player stats, KD and Booker currently the number 1 and 2 right now, as Beal's going to finish the year playing only 38 games. He's out for 4 to 6 months. Who knows? Maybe 2K puts him back in the playoffs. We'll see. Nurkic is averaging 11 and 9.7, 2.5 assists as well. Grayson Allen is shooting 37% from 3. Chris Dunn has been solid for us so far since coming over from Utah. Eric Gordon has been a little bit worse. We'll see if he's in that playoff rotation. Josh Okogie has been fine shooting the ball. It's given me 5 rebounds a nice from that, from a guard. Keon Johnson's been good. Bol Bol's been good in his limited playing time. So I think we have enough depth to kind of withstand the year. I just can't see injuries to Devin Booker or KD, because then our title hopes are just like gone if that happens. All right, shout out 2K's injury return system. Just normal sliders. Devin Booker is back. He tore his Achilles, and he is now back before the season ended. All right, I mean, title hopes back on. All right, we're currently 16 games above 500. We did just lose a game on April 9th to the Clippers, but then we won. We beat the Kings, and can we end the season on a win? We cannot, as we lose to the Timberwolves. Luka Doncic ends up as your MVP. Wembanyama is your Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year. Shout out to Jaden Hardy in year 2, winning that award over in Dallas. Giannis Depoy, B-Ball Pub Most Improved, and Luka gets Clutch Player of the Year, with Nick Nurse of the Sixers Coach of the Year. All-NBA First Team, no Phoenix Suns honored there. None are also honored on All-NBA Second Team, and no Devin Booker, no Kevin Durant on All-NBA Third Team, no All-Defensive members, and no All-Rookie members. We really didn't win a single award. We finished the season as the 5th seed, going up against the New Orleans Pelicans in round 1. They are starting Dyson Daniels over Herb Jones, which is an interesting decision to make. Looks like they didn't really do anything in the trade market this year. So Devin Booker is dealing with a minor injury, a bruised right hip. It's just for 1 to 2 more weeks. He ended up as our leading scorer, with KD finishing number 2, Bradley Beal number 3, and then you had Nurkic, Grayson Allen, who didn't shoot great from the field, shot 36.9% from 3, which is pretty good. Josh Okogie finished the season fine, 5.2 rebounds for a guard. Eric Gordon shot 36% from 3. Keon Johnson was very efficient. He's going to have a prominent role for us next year, for sure. So everybody of the big 3 is going to be getting 38 minutes a night. We'll probably go 32 to Nurkic, 27 to Okogie. We can maybe go like 20 to Eric Gordon, maybe 20 to Bol Bol, just like backup guard, backup big. We can have Grayson Allen get 16 minutes, and then maybe Chris Dunn. I don't know if do we need, like, I don't know, having Chris Dunn, Grayson Allen, and Eric Gordon off the bench kind of seems excessive. We'll do it for now, but if I need more defense, I think I will put in Nasir Little for Grayson Allen. 4-star perimeter centric going up against the Pelicans. Game 1 against them, we will be on the road in New Orleans, and they end up beating us by 18. It's the Willie Green Revenge Series, the Pelicans coach, who was a former assistant in Phoenix. Booker goes for 36 and 7. He goes perfect from the line, 11 for 11. KD goes for 23. Okogie goes for 21 and 4. Damn, shot the ball 15 times, though. Nurkic, 4 for 11. Where is Bradley Beal? 5 for 9, 14 points. All right, well, we're down 1-0. Can we win game 2? Nope, we are down 2-0. We ended up losing by 12. Valanciunas, 22 and 17 on our heads. KD with 23. Booker with 20 and 8. Nurkic shoots 6 for 16. He's about to be the scapegoat, isn't he? Josh Okogie, stop shooting the ball. All right, must win game 3 in Phoenix. There we go. We end up winning by 15. Kevin Durant with 33 points, a game high, 11 rebounds as well. 25 and 7 for Bradley Beal, 22 points for Devin Booker. I like to see that. Game number 4 is going to go to the Pelicans, though, and we lose by 40 points at home. And are we about to lose this series in 5 games? Booker was fully healthy. It didn't matter. We ended up losing in 5. Oh, we just lost by 34 points to the Pelicans. So that marks it not winning a championship with the Bucks, Celtics, or Suns in these new look rebuilds. That is unfortunate. The Pelicans ended up losing in 7 games to the Grizzlies in the following series. You have the Nuggets, and now the Celtics make it to the NBA Finals. I'm pretty sure in year 2 in my Drew Holiday rebuild, didn't even make the playoffs. And here the Celtics are losing, though, in the finals to the Denver Nuggets. They go back-to-back. Jokic averages a triple-double. And he wins Finals MVP. LeBron and Chris Paul, former Phoenix Sun, does retire. Any other Phoenix Suns? I don't believe Rudy Gay ever played in Phoenix. Thad Young, I don't think played in Phoenix either. No Mike Conley. Batum didn't play in Phoenix. The JaVale McGee, he did. He played in 2022. DeAndre Jordan never played in Phoenix. Don't think Jeff Green ever played in Phoenix. There goes Greg Popovich as well. He retires. LeBron, Chris Paul, and obviously Pop would head to the Hall of Fame. Maybe Iguodala. He does have that 2015 Finals MVP to his resume. Draft lottery time, obviously we're not even going to be in the lottery. I don't even believe we're going to have our first round pick. Actually, we may. I may have my 2024 first round pick because of the Stepien rule, so the Nets won't have it. I think they have it in 23, 25, and 27. And we do have our pick there at 23. Could be some swaps to it as well, but we definitely finished better than the Brooklyn Nets. Forgot David Fizdale is an assistant over here. Kevin Young, one of the top assistants in the game for us. And we obviously have Frank Vogel as our head coach. Gonna keep him for now. Just gonna look to load up on the training staff here. Just hopefully, I mean, Bradley Beal was healthy for the playoffs, but just losing your third best player to a torn Achilles through the first 40 games hurts. All right, so it is the night of the 2024 NBA draft. We could look to just draft a player, then trade him, where they could have a little bit more value. The Hornets with the number 1 overall selection take Justin Edwards. I mean, that's a good big 3 for the future of LaMelo, Edwards, and then Brandon Miller. You got Mark Williams at the 5. I don't know, PJ Washington is the long-term answer at the 4. But either way, that's a nice young core there in Charlotte. Ron Holland goes number 2 to Houston. That's a phenomenal pick. Utah at 3 gets Isaiah Collier. That could even be a better pick. Him running the show for Markkanen and Kessler. Bruzelis goes 4 to the Thunder. I actually love these first 4 picks. And then the Wizards get their franchise center at 5. I would have went a Damar, but Donovan Clingan's pretty good. Also, Alex Sarr's really good. Wagner goes to Minnesota. And I'm going to go Kyle Filipowski out of Duke here. Just another big man. Like I said, he could be included in a trade. Adding another Duke player, joining Grayson Allen on the squad. He was going to be in the 2023 draft, but then is going back to Duke for a year. Even though it's going to be a pretty good big man class in 2024, so that could hurt his draft potential. And we're going to get Dylan Mitchell out of Texas here in the second round. So Filipowski is a 74 overall. Mitchell is a 71. Team player options, Okogie, Eric Gordon, Drew Eubanks, and Keita Bates-Diop all opt out of their player options. Can't really say I'm surprised. We'll give Azubuike and Saban Weed, 2 guys that were in the G League, 2-way qualifying offers. I don't know if they would be in the rotation, but could also be trade assets. So you know KD's at the end of his career. He's going up to James Jones. He's going to Frank Vogel and ownership and Matt Ishbia and saying, like, make this team better. You traded for Bradley Beal last offseason. I need something else. And we're going to make a trade here with the LA Clippers. We're going to be giving them Yusuf Nurkic. They're giving me Ivica Zubac, who's in the final year of his contract. But they're very similar, I feel like, in their talent level. But we're going to be trading Kyle Filipowski for Terrence Mann, who's going to be a nice guard for us going forward. And we're going to hope to re-sign him as well. So that is a trade we're going to make. Also going to look to sign Jay Crowder, and I'm going to try to bring back Grayson Allen on a 2-year deal. So we're able to snag him. So yeah, we get Jay Crowder, who knows exactly how many teams in the NBA have a Z in it. And I'm going to bring back Eric Gordon on a 1-year deal as well. He could be a mentor too. I don't really know if he's going to be in the rotation. Unfortunately, we will not be able to afford to bring back Bol Bol. Keita Bates-Diop, we do need some height, so let's snag Bismack Biyombo on a minimum contract. So yeah, we are going to lose, I think, Josh Okogie as well. I'm not going to be able to afford him to come back. We get Saban Lee back on the qualifying offer. This team definitely looks a little bit worse going into next year's season, but just knowing 2K, that's when I'll win a championship. All right, so it's going to be a 10-man rotation. If an injury does occur, it could be Yuta or Eric Gordon going into it, but it's going to be Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Nasir Little at the 3, basically in that Josh Okogie role. KD at the 4, Zubac at the 5. Then we have Terrence Mann, Jay Crowder, Keon Johnson, Grayson Allen, and Bismack Biyombo off the bench. Yeah, Bismack Biyombo, a former Sun. System proficiency under Frank Vogel, still 3.5 star, perimeter centric, well, I guess down a half star from last year. We do beat the Clippers by 22 to start off the year. Nice 68 points combined between KD and Devin Booker. That's what I like to see. Zubac gives me 11 rebounds. Road game here against the Kings. Let's start off 2-0. There we go. We dropped 133. You could see how good we are offensively. Defensively, not so much. Road game against Dallas. This would be a nice statement win on the road to start off 3-0. Come on, 2K. No. You have 129 points. Damn it. Brutal. Terrence Mann, high right ankle sprain to start off the year. Nasir Little tears his right meniscus. He's going to be out 8 to 10 weeks. So we are currently 18-14, not doing too hot. We are currently the 6th seed there in the Western Conference. Vita Zubac is not happy with his current role on the team. Bradley Beal has dipped below 20 points per game. Booker at 22, KD at 20. We're getting about 20 points a night between Zubac and Nasir Little. Keon Johnson's efficiency last year, I guess, was just a hoax. Well, I don't know if he's going to be in my future plans, so I'm doubting that Ivica Zubac wants to re-sign with us. So there's a chance we do trade him at the deadline if he's healthy. All right, well, this is going to hurt. Kevin Durant, 6 to 8 week injury. He breaks his right ankle. And we're currently a game under 500, man. I didn't want to have to trade away Bradley Beal in this video or something, but I may have to. Like, this team is not very good. Like I said, though, in the beginning of the video, 2K hates the Suns. So we'll see who makes the All-Star game this season for us now that KD is hurt. So I doubt he's going to get it. Victor Wembanyama gets his first All-Star appearance. I'm looking for Devin Booker. There he is. I just had to find him. And he's still our best player, 28 years old, pretty much like in the middle of his prime. That is our only All-Star. So yeah, we're basically 24-24 at the trade deadline. Ivica Zubac is not happy here, so we're going to look to trade him. And we're going to call up Portland and make another center trade with them. We're going to be sending them Ivica Zubac, Keon Johnson, sending him back to Portland at 22 years old, our 2029 unprotected first-round pick, and Jay Crowder to make the money work. But we're picking up Tobias Harris, who's on a 2-year deal, making around $12.5 million, still a solid scorer off the bench. Could be a sixth man, and Time Lord Robert Williams, who's under contract next year as well. He's been nothing in this team's offense this year, averaging 4.4 points a night, but that is a massive trade for us that could save the season. So with KD hurt, we could opt to play Tobias Harris at the 4 just to get a little bit more scoring. We're going to make sure that Robert Williams is going to get his touches. I don't want him to get upset just like Ivica Zubac just got upset. So our first game with Robert Williams and Tobias Harris is against the Brooklyn Nets. This would be, I know we don't have KD, but this would be embarrassing if we lost. And we won by 1 point. Hey, a win is a win. Shout out to Devin Booker and Time Lord. So Luka Doncic wins MVP this season. Justin Edwards, your Rookie of the Year. Jaden Hardy, back-to-back years, 6th Man of the Year. Back-to-back years, the #1 overall pick, wins Rookie of the Year. Well, I guess 3 years in a row with Paolo Banchero winning it, but Cade Cunningham did not win Rookie of the Year in 2021. That went to Scotty Barnes. Speaking of the 2021 class, Evan Mobley, Depoy, Jonathan Kuminga, most improved, shout out to him, and Damian Lillard wins Clutch Player of the Year for the Milwaukee Bucks. JB Bickerstaff, Coach of the Year. Luka, Jokic, Giannis, Ja, and LaMelo on All-NBA first team. Are we going to get any Phoenix Suns this year? No, we didn't get any. Well, that just stinks. Probably none on all defensive teams either. We could see Time Lord eventually get there. And then there's Kyle Filipowski, who actually had a pretty good year with the Clippers. Damn, that hurts. So, great. We ended up as the 9th seed in the Western Conference. So, if it was a normal year, like before the play-in tournament, wouldn't have made the playoffs. We finished with a 42-40 record, and we're going up against the Lakers in the first leg of the play-in tournament. KD is fully healthy, though. 43 games played. There's Bradley Beal, played all 82. Came off the bench for some of them while he was kind of nursing back some injuries. Nasir Little with 12 points per game. His efficiency is okay. There's Tobias Harris, Terrence Mann. I like this team a lot. I don't know if Robert Williams is going to be... I think he's going to be fine to play the first leg of the play-in. All right, so this is what the rotation is going to look like. Beal, Booker, Harris, KD, Time Lord. It's a sick 1 through 5. But I don't know if 2K is going to give me any love. We got Little, Mann, Grayson Allen, and Bismack Biyombo off the bench. This team could win it all. And we're the 9th seed. Please tell me we're going to beat the LA Lakers, who don't have LeBron James because he retired last year. We're going to be in Phoenix. We have no excuse to lose this game. So if we lose this game, I'm chalking it up to 2K just hates the Phoenix Suns. We should be able to beat AD and the Lakers, and we are not going to choke it. Let's go. We end up winning 134-122. KD with 36, Booker with 29, Time Lord with a double-double. He had 2 blocks as well, and we advance to the second leg of the play-in. We're alive still. All right, but we got to go on the road to Memphis here. A good team, don't get me wrong. Ja Morant, maybe according to 2K, is the best player in this game right now, but it should be, I think, Devin Booker. What is that second quarter? What is that start to the third? We're down by 18 with 2 minutes left to go in the third. We really got to turn it around right now. Down by 17. Down by 22 points. They outplayed us basically in every quarter, maybe till the final few minutes of the game. We end up giving up 144 points. This defense sucks. It's so bad. Not even Time Lord can turn it around. I mean, this trio did so good offensively, but we're giving up 144 points. I may just get, like, if I'm going to keep Bradley Beal, I may just get only defenders to come off the bench. I could care less. I could just a bunch of Matisse Thybulles and a bunch of Frank Ntilikina's. Ja Morant, oh my God. See, that needed to be us, a playing tournament, making it to the team NBA, making it to the NBA Finals. That's what we needed. But no, it goes to the Grizzlies. Julius Randle, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. They were the 2 seed. Oh, wait. They lost. The Grizzlies lost. But Ja still won that award. And the Rockets beat the Knicks in the finals. Rematch of the 2000 finals or 96 or one of those where the Knicks played the Rockets. Ron Holland, a rookie, is your finals MVP. Kevin Love retires. Al Horford retires. Horford won't be a Hall of Famer. Love, it may be close. Eric Gordon does retire. Blake Griffin gets his jersey retired by the Clippers. He could be a borderline Hall of Famer as well. We will not be getting our first round pick this year. It will be going to the Brooklyn Nets, and that's at 14. That's a lottery pick right there, man. Frank Vogel's contract's up. I wasn't going to fire him outright, but if there's a better option, and there really isn't, like I saw Will Hardy, I saw Mark Daigneault, I think I'm just going to give, I don't know, does he have any other offers? He does. Like, I was going to give him a 1-year deal. Can you view his offers? That would be cool. Like, I just want a 1-year deal to come back. If we aren't able to get him, I will offer Will Hardy a 2-year deal. But let's see. Okay, yeah, so we are going to get Frank Vogel back, a 1-year deal. We're going to get Frank Vogel back. Sounds like Dan Vogel back on the Mets. Just, yeah, I wanted to say that. First order of business this offseason, let's get better defenders. Tobias Harris and Grayson Allen going to Memphis. Marcus Smart, an expiring contract, coming to Phoenix, one of the best guard defenders in the league. And we get their unprotected first-round pick, which could be something. I'm debating if I want 17 now just to trade that player. You know what? I'd prefer that because then I could draft a player at 17 then trade them. So they counter 2 seconds. Yeah, you know what? That's typical 2K stupid counter. All right, so I took Frank Hudson out of Houston with the 17th pick. Nick Chandler to the Thunder. Looks very, very good. Very good. So we can see that Hudson is a 75 overall at the age of 20. I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty much in line with what other guys were around that selection. Pick up the team option on Dylan Mitchell. Like I said, I just want defenders. I literally just want defenders off the bench. Marcus Smart checks off that box. We're going to bring back Terrence Mann. I'm going to overpay for him because it may be a sign and trade. So welcome back. We're going to sign Alex Caruso. You know why? Because he can play defense. We're going to go and sign Eric Steele because this guy can play defense. Can I sign both him and Caruso? We're able to get Steele. And I can't afford Caruso now. Damn it. Frank Hudson, who we just drafted, A- perimeter defense. I'm also going to sign Haywood Highsmith if I'm able to pick him up. There we go. Chimezie Metu, welcome back to the Suns. All right, I'm going to try to trade Terrence Mann and Dylan Mitchell to the Wizards for Daniel Gafford, who's going to be a better backup center than Bismack Biyombo was last year, and they agree to that. And we get Saben Lee back on the qualifying offer. So, yeah, this team is getting worse and worse with KD and Beal getting up there in age. I still think it can win a championship. All right, so we're actually going to start Marcus Smart to help out the defense in the starting 5. Bradley Beal is going to be the 6th man. We'll have Nasir Little starting as well. We got Daniel Gafford, the rookie Frank Hudson, and Chimezie Metu off the bench. Just please no major catastrophic injuries. Please, 2K. First game of the season is on the road against the Timberwolves, and we give up 144 points. Come on, man. Oh, that is brutal. Beal, 7 turnovers. How did Marcus Smart play? He had 9 assists and 4 rebounds and goes 0 for 7. What a debut for Marcus Smart. We do hold the Suns to 102 in the game 2 of the season. Road game against the Kings. Come on. All right. Smart gets a minor injury. But we ended up holding them to 110, which isn't the worst in the world, so I will take that. Smart played much better. Didn't miss a shot. With no Marcus Smart, the Magic do score 120 on us. And then with Smart back against the Lakers, who are 3-1. Oh my God. God damn it. He's recovering from multiple injuries. He pulls his left calf muscle now. You gotta be kidding me. But we held them to 106. So, yeah, I like this team a lot. We just gotta stay healthy. All right, for a team that's been around 500, KD breaks his left ankle. I'd rather it happen now than in April. We're 9-10. Great, this is not good. Don't worry, though. We got Nasir Little stepping in as the #1 scoring option in KD's absence. It actually is crazy how much in debt we are. Negative $360 million to be 24 and 28. I think I have to do it. Devin Booker does have an injury right now. I think I have to trade away Bradley Beal. He just doesn't fit this team, man. I'm going to try to send him off to Utah. We're going to take on Jeremy Grant's not so good contract, but at least it gives me some front court depth. And we're getting Jordan Clarkson's expiring deal. We're also throwing Amir Coffey in this trade as well. So yeah, Bradley Beal's time in Phoenix is done. We're going to move KD back to the 3. We could try to experiment with Robert Williams and Gafford, and I'm glad Robert Williams is pissed now because he's a free agent at the end of the year. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wins MVP this season. Alan Vujanovic wins Rookie of the Year, 6th overall pick, 7-1 center out of Lithuania. Jaden Hardy, 3rd straight year, 6th man of the year. Evan Mobley Depoy, Jaime Jaquez most improved. Tatum clutch player, and Ime Udoka coach of the year. Also, Jason Tatum is now on the Milwaukee Bucks. Would you look at that? And Giannis is on the Trailblazers. Well, this video has gone full circle because we still can't do anything right as we are the 9th seed again in the Western Conference. I mean, this team should not be this bad. Like, we should be able to win a championship with the core we got. We added Jeremy Grant. Like, we added Jordan Clarkson. We got Marcus Smart. I think this team should be good, but they're obviously not, like, playing well together. So it's going to be Smart, Booker, KD, Grant, Time Lord. Frank Hudson, though, was actually pretty good in his rookie season. We're going to go 20 to Gafford, 20 to Little, and 15 to Clarkson and Hudson. We're going to have Smart, Booker, KD start, obviously. I'm going to go 40 to KD and Booker, and then we're going to do about 30 to Grant, and we'll do about 34 to Robert Williams. System proficiency is 3.5 stars. Balance is 4. 3.5 star defense. All right, we can finally have Frank Vogel's preferred system. We're taking on the Kings here. De'Aaron Fox dealing with a minor injury, and they got Yusuf Nurkic. Would you look at that? We should really win this game. We should, but who knows what 2K is going to do to us. We give up 34 in the second, 31 in the first. Luckily, though, we had a great third quarter. We ended up winning by 9. Devin Booker, 27 points, 14 rebounds, and 6 assists. And now we're taking on the Lakers, who we beat last year. They have Sadiq Bey trying to fill in LeBron's shoes. So let's see what happens here. Are we going to lose the second leg of the play-in tournament again? We get out. Oh my God, man. This team sucks. KD, I'm trading you. Unless we come back here in the 4th, then I'll be happy. Oh my God, we end up losing again. I can't even make the playoffs with this team. I may trade Kevin Durant. I may do it. You have Thunder and Milwaukee in the finals. Shea versus Tatum. And you got the Bucks winning in 6 with Tatum being your finals MVP. KD, I would have just been happy if you retired at this point. I'm losing it. I'm really losing it. Russ and Paul George head to the Hall of Fame. Where's Memphis' pick at 10? So we could have had the 10th overall pick in this draft. I chose for 17 last year. We do have Orlando's first round pick there at 20. We are going to let Frank Vogel walk. I'm going to try to get Nick Nurse. I'm going to try to get Bickerstaff, Malone, Ty Lue. I'm offering deals to all of them, and Will Hardy as well. So we are able to sign Lue, Malone, and Hardy. Oh no, we were not even able to get Malone. All right, we're going to go with Ty Lue. We're going to be trading Jeremy Grant and a 2nd round pick over to Brooklyn for Kevon Looney with Gafford and Time Lord being free agents. And then we took Vitaly Kolomak, a center out of Ukraine, with the 20th overall pick. Doesn't look great, but it's just more center depth is really what I needed. Could get traded as well. I'm in win now mode still, but I can't seem to do anything right. So KD's actually a free agent. $63 million, you say? Wow, that's a lot of money. So Clarkson doesn't have a deal, neither does Gafford, Smart, or Time Lord. And I don't think KD is accepting any of those offers. So let's wait today. I'm not going to renounce the rights on any of these guys unless KD's... I tried getting Luka, but he ends up signing with the Clippers. All right, I guess I'll try to bring back Kevin Durant. All right, so we re-signed KD, Gafford, Clarkson, Rob Will, and Marcus Smart. We're going to have a reunion with Terrence Mann, and I'm going to try to sign Jonathan Isaac on the minimum. There we go. We're going to be doing this trade with the New York Knicks. I'm sending them Daniel Gafford, Jordan Clarkson, and a 2nd round pick. They're going to be sending me a protected 1st round pick and Herb Jones, just trying to improve this defense. Just think about this as a larger deal. I'm calling up New York again. We're doing Marcus Smart and Nasir Little for Markelle Fultz and Hamidou Diallo. I've switched up this team so much. It's going to be a Fultz and Mann point guard rotation. We'll have Booker, Jones, and Hudson. KD, Isaac there at like the 3 and the 4. And then we have plenty of center depth. If I can't win a championship next year, we're trading Kevin Durant. KD only regresses 1 overall, which isn't too bad. What is Bradley Beal down to over there in Utah? Unless he's been traded. Beal down to an 80. All right, so it's definitely going to be Terrence Mann, Kevon Looney at 8 and 9 spots in the rotation. We'll have Herb Jones and Frank Hudson. Robert Williams obviously is the center. Isaac could be the power forward for now, but we could eventually move KD there. KD there at the small forward, Booker at shooting guard, and then let's play Markelle Fultz a decent amount of minutes. So under Ty Lue, we are going to be balanced. 4.5 stars. Please win a championship this year. I beg you, 2K. Please give the luck to Phoenix. Yes, do it, please. All right, so this is the season that I wanted us to have like 3 years ago. We're gonna win 55 games, which is nice. Now we can actually try to compete for a championship. Who knows? At this point in the save, we could be the 1 seed with only 55 wins. I mean, 55 wins is good. Don't get me wrong, but like I don't know, when you're building like a stacked team, I want to see that 60 total. Bunch of names here we haven't really heard of. Shea winning MVP. Robert Palmer rookie of the year. He was the #1 overall pick. Wow, yeah. Washington got a good one. BYU shooting guards, they always work out, right? Nikola Topic is your, what is he, 6th man of the year there in Miami. Good numbers. I can give that to him. 14, 6, and 6 off the bench. Wembanyama gets Depoy. He's so good. 95 overall. And then you have Tijan Salon. He gets most improved. Yeah, I can agree with that for sure. Shaden Sharp and Sacramento Clutch Player of the Year. Steve Clifford of the Hornets is your Coach of the Year. Would you look at that? NBA first team, you got Mobley, Giannis, Jokic, Wemby, and Shea. Luka, Nick Chandler, Halliburton, Miller, and Garland on second team. No Devin Booker at all in this video. Come on, D-Book. What are you doing? We finished as the 3 seed. I was hoping to be a top 2 seed, but you know what? I'll take 3. Could be worse. Oh, man. Just need to win 1 more game. Thunder, though, were definitely the team to beat. They went 62-20. Shout out to Devin Booker, scoring 23 points. Shout out to Frank Hudson. This guy is good, man. He really is. He's probably better than Bradley Beal at this point. Fultz had 5.8 assists per game, and we are fully healthy for the 2027 playoffs. All right, so it's going to be Fultz, Booker, Durant, Isaac, Robert Williams. Yeah, Isaac should not be taking any threes. But we're going to be playing Herbert Jones and Frank Hudson a lot because they were very good for us both offensively and defensively. 4.5 stars. Let's get revenge on Memphis for beating us in the play-in tournament a few years ago. They no longer, just kidding, they do still have Ja Morant, but he's currently hurt. Now, how long is Ja out for? 4 to 6 weeks. That would be kind of crazy. Yeah, that they're going to have to play without him. KD and Booker go off. Frank Hudson's a beast. Fultz and Time Lord beast. Let's win this series. Let's show why we were the 3 seed. Come on, don't blow it. 3-0 lead. Boom. There we go. They didn't have Ja Morant, but hey, we finally got a playoff series victory under our belt. Hasn't happened in a minute because KD and Booker are that good. Wow, we scored a lot of points in this series. We are taking on the Rockets in round 2. They have won a championship in this video. Their bench is absurd. Game 1 goes through Phoenix, man. Let's go. We end up winning in Houston, too, because KD and Booker. Maybe this is it. I just had to wait till 2027. We didn't need Bradley Beal. We win game 2 in overtime. We gave up 155, but we scored 159. Shout out to Time Lord getting 20 points. Game 3 goes to the Suns. Oh, my God, would you look at that? Frank Hudson. What a pick at 17. He may be him. Let's not blow a 3-0 lead, please. And we just swept them. And we're taking on the 8th-seeded Timberwolves. Yes. Yes. Oh, wow. KD and Booker were so good. Shout out to Minnesota beating OKC in 7. And then shout out to Minnesota beating Denver in 7. But it is him. So we got to deal with that. You have Indiana, Orlando on the other side. I feel like this will be the end of Minnesota's Cinderella run. And we can go to the NBA Finals. Okay. Spoke too soon. Game 3. Okay. I spoke too soon. 3-2. Oh my God. Oh my God. I need Minnesota to blow a 3-1 lead. Okay, great second quarter. I just got to force the game 7. Just got to force. Oh my God. What is that third? What is that third quarter? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh my God. What a game. What a game. Game 7. Winner takes on Orlando. Is Minnesota going to blow a 3-1 lead? We're at home in Phoenix. We're up by 14. Oh, things are not looking good for Minnesota. Wow, they blow a 3-1 lead. We dominate Game 7. Poor Minnesota. KD's your Western Finals MVP, and Cade in the East in Orlando. Man, what a series by Anthony Edwards. Wow, they really blew a 3-1 lead. So now we have the Suns versus the Magic. Cade, Brown, Denny, Paolo, Precious there. They got Anthony Black, James Harden, who just signs with Orlando now in 2K. Off the bench. We win Game 1. That's what I'm talking about. We just got to win 3 more. We lose Game 2, though. Paolo and Cade. That is just nasty. Game 3 goes to Phoenix. Just got to win 2 more. 2 more, that's all we need. We just got to win 1 more. Don't blow a 3-1 lead. Thank you. And the Phoenix Suns win the 2027 NBA championship. KD, I wanted to trade him. I wanted to sign Luka Doncic. He gets me Finals MVP. So hope you guys enjoyed that Suns rebuild. Why were the Suns, Bucks, and Celtics rebuilds so hard? Well, the Bucks one, I believe I did win it in year 2, or at least I didn't struggle too much. I know I struggled in the Boston rebuild, and here I was today, down really bad in the Suns rebuild. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if you did. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.